tough, but sometimes it feels worth it.
The 2022 AFC South Division Champion.
I'm so frickin' proud of all of you. I'm going to seal it up and live with it the rest of my life.
Saturday night was a memory few will forget.
I honestly have never been a part of one like that. It gives me chills again. Literally, they were giving me chills all night. I'm getting chills thinking about it again. So
everyone in Jacksonville won't have to wait long to do it again. Get ready for another prime timer. This time, it's a playoff game.
They just got a bunch of players really all over the field. There's some challenges for us, and yeah, it's exciting. They got a really good defense.
The Chargers and the Jaguars. Kickoff can't come soon enough.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
That game right there was our season. Right? That was exactly our season right there. There were ups, there were downs, and now there's celebrations. You know, listen, you're AFC South champs, baby.
It'll be one of the most memorable games in Jacksonville Jaguars history. What happened last Saturday night? Can they make another memory here on Saturday against the Chargers? Look at this place here in Springfield, Strings Sports Brewery. These fans have been waiting 5 years to get back to the postseason. You at home have been waiting 5 years to get back to the postseason, and we're going to talk all about it just now, 48 hours away. Brent Martineau, Jeff Lageman, Josh Allen, Foye Oluokun with us tonight on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. Well, here we go again. I'll start with you, Foye. It's a pretty fun scene here in Jacksonville the last couple of weeks.
Of course. We put some wins together and able to make this run. It's been exciting to be a part of and excited for all the fans that are traveling here with us.
Well, and Josh, how's it feel to be a hero, to have the ball bounce so perfectly?
I think it's just a testament of everybody being in the right spot at the right time. We harp on it every day in practice, harp on it every day in the game. Just be where your feet are. And if you do what you're supposed to do, be where you're supposed to be, good things are supposed to come to you. And for you, obviously I know, but just a reminder, I always told me, I work hard. When you work hard, good things come to you.
Good things certainly happen for this football team. It's been working hard. Let's get our Baptist Health game-changing moments. And remember now, it was 10-0 in this football game, and then the Jags put together a very nice drive. It was a tough day on offense overall, but this was a big one.
Yeah, I was getting nervous, and then this drive was put together, and Trevor had 3 throws on this drive that were outstanding. A great route by Christian Kirk and an absolute dime by Trevor Lawrence on that one.
Baptist Health game-changing moments continue, and we go to the turnover machine that is this defense, and Tyson Campbell seems to be coming up with a different turnover every week these days.
Okay, whoa, let's slow down a little bit here. Arden Key up front, gets some pressure, doesn't allow Dobbs to follow through, and that makes the ball fall short, which leads to the Tyson Campbell interception, which leads to a score. Another 10 points the defense gets off takeaways. Josh, that's something that you guys have done all year, takeaways and getting points off of takeaways.
It's actually crazy, the points off the takeaways. We're the best team in the National Football League on that differential, so that's a testament to everybody doing their part. We got to continue to do that. That's been our vocal point this year, and last year we had 9, now we have 32, I think, or something like that. But
last year you had 9 takeaways. This year it's 27.
27. We got to keep it going.
Yeah, 3 times as many. The Russian cover happened on that play. Baptist Health game-changing moments continue, and then, I think this is maybe one of the best defensive plays, biggest defensive plays in franchise history.
Well, and the reason why it happens is that Foye does a great job of sucking the running back up in the protection, and that completely turns Rayshawn free. If Foye is not showing blitz in the B gap, that play doesn't happen. So there's a lot of things that have to happen in there, and boy, that was an outstanding play.
Foye, tell us about it. Now that you see that play over and over, your role, their role, and how it all went down.
Yeah, I just knew where the blitz was coming from, our right side, and then I saw that they had less guys than us blocking over there, so as long as I set the pick the right way, Josh went under my pick there, we occupied the tackle on the running back, and then Jenk was going to come free. So as soon as I seen Jane turn the corner. I just sat there and watched. And then I see the ball rolling and Josh run that the other way. I just was on my knees just watching it all happen, but there it was. That's exactly what we needed.
While you were watching, Arden Key was celebrating already before the play even happened.
That's what was going on in my mind right there.
He knew it. And look at these folks here at Strings Sports Brewery and in Jacksonville. You are a fan for memories like that one right there. This one will be etched forever in Jacksonville Jaguars history. And what's interesting about the whole deal is that was with 2:51 to go. Time was running out. But you guys had to go right back on the field and make plays. And both of you made another play, Josh. You were able to get more pressure on Dobbs. They got behind the chains, and that was critical to help seal the deal.
Hey, I was just trying to make some plays out there, trying to finish the game. I know we had to get off the field as fast as we can, and Foye did a heck of a job as well on tackling before the sticks, being situational aware of what was going on, and rush and cover matches, and we were fortunate to get on those plays.
What stinks is that Josh caused a fumble on Josh Dobbs, but he doesn't get credit for a sack there.
Yeah, why?
Well, it's because Josh regained control and then ended up getting sacked again by
Corey and AG.
Corey Peters and anyway, so
shout out to them too.
But how about the environment, Foye? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Okay, going back to the old days in the '90s where that stadium was rocking like that. The fan base was incredible.
That's the loudest I've ever played for a fan base, rooting for me. So that was just really cool experience. I went to a small school, so I didn't have that many fans. And then even in the NFL, when we go to packed out stadiums, it's usually a away game. So that's the first time that everybody was there rooting for us. It was just a great experience.
You mean you didn't have that at Yale?
No. The Yale-Harvard game was pretty big, but that was 50 Harvard, 50 Yale, but that was all Duval there, so I was so...
Well, get used to it. Get used to it. It's coming up tonight, Saturday night, once again, in prime time. We got to talk about Rayshawn Jenkins. Big plays, obviously, to set this one up. Rayshawn has given you a lot of energy. He's played terrific all season long, had the big Cowboys game. Talk a little bit about Rayshawn Jenkins and his big play capability, Josh.
It's unbelievable, man. I think from the beginning of the season to where he is now, I think every week he showed out and he showed up and showed out for us, especially when we needed him. Especially this Cowboys game, man. That was a phenomenal game, and then to seal the game for us to get our momentum to keep going against a playoff caliber team, man, it was phenomenal. And even last game, strip sack. Win the game, So he did all the hard work. I did all the easy work. Like I said, man, I was where I was supposed to be. He made all the fun, and we celebrated together.
Well, you guys are facing a team Saturday night that you faced all the way back in Week 3, and you gave the Chargers their worst loss of the season, a 38-10 score. How much can you draw back for you from that game and apply it to this game on Saturday night, or do you just have to completely erase it from your memory bank?
You kind of erase the result from the memory, but you kind of remember their game plan, their attack. They're going to try to execute whatever they were trying better. Maybe they have different plays, set up, but it's kind of the same schematical thinking, little quick throws, getting the ball at the quarterback's hands, being able to, have us light in the box and then run it. So we have to be on our P's and Q's and be able to, stop whatever they present this game.
Boy, I'm going to need a little bit of your help, all right? Because I've had a hard time getting that guy to smile lately. He's just all business. He's locked in. He's zoned in. I can't get him to smile even after, these big plays and big games. But he's been playing really well the last 4 or 5 games at the very least. What does the film say about how he's playing? What are you seeing out of one of your studs, Josh Allen?
It's just, one, he trusts his brothers, and we all have his back. So even when, he was coming to us saying he wants to play better, we're all like, we know the caliber player that you are. So as soon as he got his confidence, as soon as he saw himself making a couple plays here and there, he regained, his confidence in making any play he wanted to make. It's all on him, really. He puts that work in, and just go out there, have confidence in yourself, and watch it flourish.
All right, we're going to throw a little love the other way, Josh, here, because you know what? This guy over here led the league in tackles.
Yeah.
The NFL in tackles. I've never watched, and I'm being totally honest here, I've never watched a guy have the stamina that Foye plays the game with, and the commitment every single play is amazing to me.
Dog, I remember the first time he was on the show, I talked about the testament that he had just to be able to leave a statistic in the National Football League is incredible. To do it back-to-back years, this man's special, and I'm glad he's a part of us. I'm honored to play with him. I'm honored to play in front of him. I'm honored to get the calls from him because I know what type of juice he's going to get, and I know what type of juice he's going to bring, and I'm just thankful to be a part of the field with him.
That's a really good point, by the way, because we go interview these guys right after the game, and I said to somebody a couple weeks ago, it doesn't even look like Foye's sweating when he gets off the field.
That's a lie.
He could go out and play another 60 minutes, man.
He could play 2 games. I've never seen anybody like it. I'm dead serious. If you took typically about 70 plays in a game, if you took a chart and had 1 through 70 and you took a finger on any number and went and watched the plays, his speed and tempo in the game is the same on every single play that you play in the ball game, and that's rare because a lot of times when guys are away from the ball, they might coast. This guy doesn't coast.
No. Well, he's led the league in tackles 2 years in a row. Hopefully have a big Saturday night coming up against Austin Eckler. Tough assignment on this Chargers offense. When we come back, we're having a lot of fun here at Strings Sports Brewery. Jeff takes us to the film room. Oh, I wonder what play we're going to take a look at. We'll talk a little bit more about the Jacksonville Jaguars' big win and what's to come with Foye and Josh. Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. Good to have you out here.
Jaguars All Access is brought to you by Fields Auto Group, including Land Rover Jacksonville. Test drive the Land Rover Defender today. LandRoverJacksonville.com. Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good. Fanatics, officially licensed everything. And TIAA Bank, created to serve, built to perform.
We need a pick. We're about to get a pick. We're about to get a pick.
All the way up.
Yeah, we're about to get a pick. He's going to give us something.
Dobbs airs it out. Burks, the target, he's picked. Intercepted by Campbell.
Evan Ingram going wild on that sideline. The offense back on the field after that Tyson Campbell interception. More of Evan Ingram on the bike on the Jaguars YouTube channel. You can find that. And hello there, little guy. Welcome back to Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group, Strings Sports Brewery, Brent Martineau, Jeff Lageman, Josh Allen, Foye Oluokun. And wow, there could have been about 15 different plays to take to the film room from Saturday.
Yeah, but you got to go to the hero play of them all. And Mike Caldwell and I break it down for you. And it's pretty unique in that Mike Caldwell knew exactly what protection they were going to get, and he dialed up the perfect play. Let's take a look.
They hit him as he lets it go. The ball comes out. The ball comes out and it's picked up. The Jags are running it back. Josh Allen scores a touchdown.
Welcome into the film room. Jeff Lageman joined by defensive coordinator Mike Caldwell. And I heard this term a few years ago when I was listening to a high school football game driving back from Georgia, and it's the old scoop and score, and you guys got one against the Titans, and boy, was it a big one.
We're overloading this side and also have defensive backs back here, so he ends up coming down and blitzing off the edge. The running back has a dual read, so we're trying to confuse him. So we bring the linebacker and the safety off the edge, and he has to pick one of them, and one guy was free. Jink made a great play by getting to the quarterback and stripping the ball. Josh must have did his prayers the night before because he had a Sunday hop. The ball popped right to him, and the rest is history. Josh got it in his hands, and he did a good job of scoring with it.
Not to get too technical, but it was interesting that that's a slide protection, and these football guys, they know that, which typically get 3 blockers on each side, but they kind of lean the guard, that guy that's only like 273 pounds, over to the front side, the overload side. If he had just stayed on the back side, he might have been able to get blocked. You guys would have been blocked.
Right.
I mean, that's to me. And the crazy thing is, talking to Mike, he said, look, we knew that they cheated that guard over to the front side, so we knew that it was going to be Foye or Rayshon. Somebody was coming clean. Were you hoping it was you?
I'm always hoping it's me. But I think it's a little bit of self-scout. When we show that look, we usually come from the other side. And then he knew that that's how they're going to block it, slide down to the other side so we can overload with the blitz from our weak side there and come free. But I was definitely hoping I was going to get it, yeah.
Your eyes light up for that one. Hey, message to the kids at home and the kids here, study hard. That's what these guys do to be ready for a play like that, and that's how it all happens in the film room. When we come back, we go to the Players' Corner here at Strings Sports Brewery in Springfield. Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. What was the celebration like amongst family and friends? We ask these guys when we come back here live on Fox 30.
from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
The energy in the stadium was really, really cool. It was crazy. You know, it was fun being at home for that, and then to have another one this week. So that was awesome, and hopefully we do the same thing this weekend.
Hey, word on the street is Trevor Lawrence has never lost in his life on a Saturday night, high school, college, and now that one last Saturday. So there you go, a little good omen coming into this one in prime time against the Chargers. Welcome back, everybody. Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield. Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group, and we have our Fanatics Players Corner right now here on the show with Josh Allen and Foye Oluokun. You know, I was interested, your phone must have went crazy on Saturday night by the time you looked at it and got off the field, showered up. Do you even remember how many messages you might have had?
I had quite a few, but I was too busy trying to get in this cold tub for as long as I can, so I can get my body back right for practice the next couple of days. You know, but you know, for me, I don't think it really hit me just yet that early. It hit me a couple of days. You know, a couple of days later, I was just ready to go on to the next game. You know, we was in this opportunity. The first time, I want to keep winning, and I want to keep having my mind set on winning. So I had to get my body back as good as possible. So that's what I was focused on.
We were just talking during the commercial break about the experience that you guys had playing in Detroit, and I've always said this: Detroit's kind of a sterile environment. The environment that you had on Saturday night, it almost gives you an infusion of energy, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's important that, you know, we bring our own juice to the games to really ignite the crowd. But once they get going, like, it's hard to not feel that. And as soon as we started making plays, like, it all kind of gets multiplied. Your energy that you put in, like, they're giving you even more back. So, I mean, I just love the way that whole game felt.
I can imagine you're in a zone as a player, though. Do you hear a lot of the noise in the crowd, or is it just kind of background noise for you?
It's like a loud background noise. I try to have my inner self-thinking during plays, but then I realized for the first time it's kind of hard to hear that person. So it's something I had to get accustomed to, but it was definitely, you know, cool to feel that energy.
Well, you'll be used to it Saturday night because it'll be another big one, over 70,000, hopefully at TIAA Bank Field for the Chargers and the Jags. And when we come back, we've got ourselves a big-time quarterback matchup. We could see a matchup like this for years to come in the AFC. What do we think about Justin Herbert against Trevor Lawrence? That's next. Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group, live from Strings Sports Brewery. Good to see the kids out here. They're ready for you to sign a couple autographs here after the show. We'll be right back.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
I take a look at the headlines. Mike Williams watches on. Did not practice all this week. Will travel with the team, Jeff, but it'll be a game-time decision.
Well, it'll be a big impact because it'll give you the ability to double Keenan Allen, but I still believe Austin Eckler is the key.
Jags win on Saturday night. They're likely on the road. But if the Ravens and the Dolphins were to pull an upset, you get another home game, all right? That's how the scenario would have to play out. Probably unlikely, but hey, it's sports. You never know. Parking lots once again open at 4 o'clock for this Under the Lights primetime event in Jacksonville. Brent Martineau, Jeff Lageman, Josh Allen, Foye Oluokun, Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group. And Jeff, we got ourselves a terrific quarterback matchup. 23-year-old Trevor, 24-year-old Justin Herbert.
Yeah, they're really the young guns, and the AFC is full of them. It's amazing that all of the AFC quarterbacks are first-round picks.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you guys got to realize that if you're going to win, you got to stop a good young quarterback.
Yeah, we got to play sound defense. I think we know that. Everybody need to be on the same page. We need to communicate. We need to run to the ball, and we need to be physical.
I think we can ask this guy about tackling well, but Herbert's a big guy, right? Those big guys aren't easy to bring down, even once you get to them sometimes in the backfield.
You know, definitely have to get him all the way to the ground. You know, take the extra step, you know, put a little bit extra effort, just making sure all his momentum is stopped and you pull him to the ground, and everybody's hunting. So if he's still standing up, somebody come finish it off.
I know you guys got a big week in preparation now, 48 hours away. We appreciate you joining us tonight on Jaguars All Access here at Strings Sports Brewery. This place is electric, ready to go again Saturday night. They got their voices back. They're rested up. We're ready to go. We ramp up to be in the bank here on Saturday night. There's a live look. The teal end zones are out. They'll have the teal tops and the white bottoms and ready to roll on Saturday night against the Chargers in the NFL playoffs right here in the River City in Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, we do have a show next week here at Strings, so hope you can join us next Thursday, Strings Sports Brewery in Springfield. Have a great night, everybody, and enjoy the game on Saturday. We'll see you downtown.
From your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, thanks for watching Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.